Imagine a world where ancient stories come to life, featuring miraculous tales of divine intervention, deceitful idols, and even a dragon. One such tale is the legendary Story of Bel and the Dragon, an apocryphal extension to the canonical biblical book of Daniel 14. The Bible, as a Protestant canon, consists of 66 books and 1,189 chapters. However, some versions contain extra material. For example, the Catholic Bible, instead, consists of 73 books, and added chapters in other books. The Story of Bel and Dragon, or more properly, the history of the destruction of Bel and the Dragon, is such a tale that is included in Catholic versions and certain apocryphal Bibles. Though the book of Daniel originally ends after chapter 12, other versions add more chapters. It is in chapter 14 that we find the dramatic tale. The story is not primarily about either the god Bel or the dragon, but relates several legends about the prophet Daniel, who defeats the priests of Bel in one episode, then kills a dragon whom the Babylonians believe is a god, and finally is cast once again into the famous lion's den, where he receives a miraculous visit from the Judean prophet, Habakkuk. So with that said, there are 3 parts to the Story of Bel and the Dragon. They all take place under the rule of the Persian King Cyrus. The first part concerns the idol Bel. King Cyrus of Persia honors prophet Daniel above all others but asks why Daniel doesn't worship the statue of Bel. The king asks Daniel, "Do you not think that Bel is a living god? Do you not see how much he eats and drinks every day?" To this, Daniel answers that the idol is made of clay covered with bronze and thus, cannot eat or drink. Prophet Daniel says he doesn't worship false gods made by human hands, only the living God Yahweh. However, King Cyrus claims that the idol Bel is real because the food offered to him disappears every night, presumably eaten by Bel. Prophet Daniel still stands his ground and says God Yahweh is superior. King Cyrus, maybe out of curiosity, sets up a face-off battle between Prophet Daniel and the false priests of Bel the idol. The 70-strong false priests suggest that the king set the offerings as usual, consisting of 12 great measures of fine flour, and 40 sheep, and 6 vessels of wine, and then seal the entrance to the temple with his signet ring. If the false priests can't prove Bel eats the food, they will be executed. Likewise, if Prophet Daniel can't prove someone else is eating the food, he too will be executed. Food is placed in front of the idol of Bel, then the room is tightly sealed overnight. However, using a detective technique that would later be repeated in many mystery stories involving sealed rooms, Prophet Daniel cleverly scatters ashes over the whole perimeter of the temple in the presence of the king after the false priests have left. The next morning, the food has been eaten. So King Cyrus begins to praise and worship Bel the idol, until Prophet Daniel points out footprints in the ashes, which was leading to a secret door in the wall. The false priests and their families had been sneaking in the room every night in to eat the food offered to the idol god. Out of anger and embarrassment, King Cyrus ordered the priests and their families executed and also hands Bel the idol over to Daniel to be destroyed. Prophet Daniel had proven God Yahweh was the one and true God once again. He destroyed the idol and the temple of the idol. In the second part, King Cyrus again tells Prophet Daniel to worship an actual dragon, also translated as serpent. According to King Cyrus, since the dragon was alive, it was superior to Bel the idol and hence should be worshipped. In the brief companion narrative of the dragon, the text relates that there was a great dragon, which the Babylonians revered. In this case, the supposed god is no idol, but a living being, supposed by the Babylonians to be an eternal deity. However, once again Prophet Daniel says he will only worship Yahweh the one and true God. Daniel also says he can kill the dragon without weapons. King Cyrus agrees to let him try. So Prophet Daniel then poisons the dragon with a mixture of tar, hair, and fat, and it splits open probably due to indigestion, proving it to be an inferior being and not a god. The Babylonian citizens, however, became furious. The king has become a Jew, he has destroyed Bel and killed the dragon, and slaughtered the priests, they say. They demand that Prophet Daniel be handed over to them, or else the king and his family will be executed. They then seize Daniel and imprison him in a lion's den where he stays for 6 days. This brings us to the third and the final part of the tale where Prophet Daniel is thrown into the lion's den for the second time, this time by King Cyrus, not King Darius, as recorded in Daniel 6. Daniel 14 verses 28 to 29 says, "When the Babylonians heard this, they were angry and turned against the king. The king has become a Jew, they said, he has destroyed Bel, killed the dragon, and put the priests to death. They went to the king and demanded, "Hand Daniel over to us, or we will kill you and your family." King Cyrus gives in, and the people throw Prophet Daniel in the lion's den for the second time. These lions were usually fed 2 human corpses and 2 sheep a day, but they were denied this, left with only Prophet Daniel in the den for 6 days. However, God provides for Prophet Daniel through the Judean prophet Habakkuk. Prophet Habakkuk was busy mixing some bread in a bowl, together with a stew that he had broiled as a lunch for the reapers working in his fields. Unexpectedly, an angel of God Yahweh appears to him and commands him to take the meal to Prophet Daniel in the lion's den at Babylon. "Babylon, sir, I have never seen," replies the prophet, "nor do not know the den." He added. The angel then seizes the prophet by the hair and carries him to Babylon. "Daniel, Daniel," cries Habakkuk, "take the lunch God has sent you." Prophet Daniel thanks him, expresses his gratitude to God, and Prophet Habakkuk immediately departs back to Babylon with the help of the angel. After the 7 days are up, the king rejoices to learn that his friend remains unharmed, declaring, "You are great, O Lord, the God of Daniel, and there is no other besides you." He then causes those who had demanded Daniel's death to be placed in the den, where they are promptly devoured. The purpose of these whimsical tales is to ridicule idol worship and to extol the power of God Yahweh, who preserves his faithful servants in all perils. Bel was an important figure of Babylonian idolatry as depicted in the books of Isaiah 45 verse 1 and Jeremiah 51 verse 44. The term is the Akkadian equivalent of the Semitic word Baal, meaning Lord. In Babylonian texts it was often applied to the storm god Marduk, the chief deity of Babylon, who was indeed the primary god worshipped by King Cyrus the Great. These stories from Bel and the Dragon are not just ancient myths, they offer profound teachings. They challenge us to reflect on the nature of our faith and the things we might idolize in our lives. As Daniel 14 verse 41 says, "Then Daniel said, 'You have remembered me, O God, neither have you forsaken those who seek you and love you.'" This reminds us of the enduring nature of true faith and divine justice. From the clever exposure of false idols to the dramatic defeat of the dragon and the miraculous survival in the lion's den, Bel and the Dragon is a treasure trove of wisdom and intrigue. These ancient tales still resonate today, encouraging us to reflect on our beliefs and the things we hold dear. Thank you for watching. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Have you ever encountered modern idols in your life? How do these stories inspire you to approach your faith in Yahweh, our true God? We would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating stories from ancient biblical texts. Until next time, keep exploring and questioning.